So here's a wild stat. 62% of workers say that Monday is their least favorite day of the week. That's not just a meme. That's like real Garfield energy. For years, I dreaded Mondays. I'd spend Friday nights cramming in plans, Saturday trying to recover, and by Sunday afternoon, I was already anxious about the work week ahead. But after some trial and error, I found 4 things that completely changed how I feel about Mondays. And number 4, honestly, changed my life. So here's the thing. I've worked all kinds of jobs and all kinds of schedules. Back in the day, I used to work a trades hourly job where Mondays didn't really matter. My weekends would fall on a Wednesday and Thursday, which was fun for a while, but in reality, it didn't really I didn't really like it at the end. Mainly because all my friends and family were always busy when I was off. When I finally switched to a 9 to 5, I loved the consistency of it. I could plan social time, I had a routine, and eventually that routine turned into a hamster wheel. You work the weekdays, you do nothing after work on the weekdays because I work tomorrow. You cram all the fun into the weekend, and then bam, Sunday anxiety kicks in. I genuinely felt like Garfield. And if you don't know what that is, I don't know, Google it. He hated Mondays. But after tweaking my habits over the years, I found a happy rhythm that makes me happy. I don't get the Sunday scaries anymore, and Mondays actually feel pretty solid. Here are the 4 things that helped me take control. Number 1 is I set boundaries. This one is huge. When you first started an office job, you want to do well. Maybe your company will even glorify people who grind 24/7, which not cool. And I'm sure you've all seen it. Shout out to Corey for working all weekend to send that email and ignoring his kids at his birthday party. Yeah, Corey, good job, Corey. The problem with Corey is that seeing people get praised like that makes you a little jealous. You want that praise, so you start working late, logging on weekends, checking emails at 11 o'clock at night. And with remote work, it's even easier to burn out. When I started my 9 to 5, I made myself a promise. I don't care how much praise I get. I am not burning myself out. So now I shut my laptop at 5. Done. Period. If I'm mid-task, too bad. It can wait till Monday. And on weekends, I don't even look at my laptop. Because here's the thing, your job will replace you in a week, but your life won't. Boundaries aren't selfish, they're survival. The second thing I do is I stay organized. Stress usually comes from overwhelming amount of work, too many things on your to-do list, not that piled up with not enough clarity. So for me, staying organized equals less Monday anxiety. I block off time to wrap up my tasks. And if I can't finish something, I'll at least jot it down. That way, my brain thinks, hey, at least I'm starting. So I'll give you some examples. Jot down your tasks, update your calendar, color coordinate your Excel spreadsheet if that's your jam. Whatever system works for you, do it. Because if you leave things scattered, you're not just setting up for a rough Monday, you're setting up for a rough life. And here's the kicker. When you're organized, you unlock number 3 on this list. This is where my Sunday stress really started to disappear. Number 3 being, don't leave things unfinished, or at least not unstarted. I used to be the king of this. I'd leave 10 to 15 half-done things on a Friday and tell myself, I'll remember this by Monday, no problem. Spoiler, I never did. Instead, Sunday night would roll around and I'd be sitting on the couch watching a show with my wife, pretending to watch, but in reality, I'm spiraling. Did I email that guy back? Did I save that file? Corey is probably working right now. The fix? I started blocking out non-negotiable time on Friday to tie things up. Non-negotiable means that if you put something on my calendar, I'm not attending because I have stuff I have to do. Even if I couldn't finish everything, I made sure it was started, scheduled, or written down. That way my brain could actually relax over the weekend. Leaving things unfinished is like having like 87 browser tabs open. Just start that thing. I made a video about it a little while ago. Just start it. Trust me, Monday you will thank the Friday you. Before I share the number one thing that actually flipped my Mondays on its head, quick pause. If this is helping you, hit the like button and subscribe. It helps way more than you think. And yes, it gets me one step closer to buying that boat that I keep joking about. And hey, you can get a ride on that boat one day. Okay, the number 4 thing is journaling. Okay, so this one surprised me. Ever since finishing college, like 15 years ago, I basically never touched a pen again. Like, why would I have to? We have phones, laptops, and like cloud documents. But a few months back, my wife and I were traveling through Europe and we walked into a gift shop. And in that gift shop, I saw this gorgeous, ridiculously expensive fountain pen. You know the kind, the one that you would sign some like royal decree with. A bit of vanity kicked in and I told myself, I really want that pen. But I couldn't really justify the spend because knowing me, I would buy that pen and it would just sit on a shelf collecting dust. So I told myself, if I can journal every single day for 1 year, I will buy that pen. So I started. At first, I was literally just writing nonsense, like bad handwriting, random thoughts, and like a ton of misspelled words. Like, I'm not a thesaurus. I don't know how to write every word. But the magic was in the freedom. Like, nobody was grading me. No one was judging what I was writing. Then it really clicked. Journaling helped me dump all my Sunday anxieties onto paper. Instead of carrying stress into the week, I cleared it all out. And honestly, it's been life-changing for me. Mondays feel lighter. I feel more in control. And yeah, the pen is basically in the bag in like 300 days, roughly. So yeah, those are the 4 things that stopped helping me hate Mondays. Helping me hate Mondays? What? No. So yeah, those are the 4 things that helped me stop hating Mondays. Set work boundaries. Stay organized. Don't leave things unfinished or unstarted. And try journaling. And not on like a laptop, like pen and paper. Try it out. Trust me. Mondays don't have to be your enemy. If you can tweak your habits, they can actually become the launch pad for a better week. Now I'm curious, what do you do to make Mondays more tolerable? Drop it in the comments. I genuinely want to know. I appreciate you sticking around to the end of the video. Here's a video that Papa YouTube thinks that you'll really like, and I'll see you next week.